Hello everyone, welcome to GK Today. Today in this video we are going to discuss some most important sports current affair of July 2022. So let's start our question. Our first question is, which tennis player became the first player in history to win 80 matches in all the 4 Grand Slams? The answer is Novak Djokovic. Recently, Novak Djokovic became the first player in history to win 80 matches in all the 4 Grand Slams. He achieved this feat when he defeated Korean player Kwon Son-woo for his 80th win in the Wimbledon. Let me tell you that Novak Djokovic is from Serbia. And now, if we talk about the Grand Slam, then Grand Slam in tennis is the achievement of winning all the 4 major championships in one discipline in the same year or calendar year. It is also referred to as the calendar year Grand Slam or calendar slam. The Grand Slam of tennis comprises of 4 major tournaments. They are Australian Open, French Open, Wimbledon Open and US Open. Now coming towards our second question. Which Indian wrestler won a bronze medal at the Under-23 Asian Wrestling Championship 2022? Tokyo Olympian Deepak Punia won a bronze medal recently in the 86 kg freestyle weight category at the Under-23 Asian Wrestling Championship held in Bishkek, Kyrgyzstan. And India won 25 medals in all the tournaments held in the Under-20 meet event, including 10 gold medals. Now, next, which is the host of the national games conducted by the Indian Olympic Association in 2022? The answer is Gujarat. The Indian Olympic Association announced that the national games will be held in multiple cities in Gujarat in September to October this year. Let me tell you that the last national games were held in Kerala in 2015 and Goa was to host the 36th edition in November 2016. But after 2 delays in 2018 and 19, as Goa was not able to create adequate infrastructure, the games were further postponed to 2020 and it was further postponed due to the national games. Now the next question. Which Indian cricketer created a world record for scoring the most runs in an over in the Test cricket format? Jasprit Bumrah created a world record for scoring the most runs in an over in Test cricket. He smashed 2 sixes and 4 fours to score 35 runs in an over. He achieved the feat during the 5th test between India and England in the over bowled by England's speedster Stuart Broad. Now, next question. Who is the winner of the 2022 Malaysian Open men's title? The answer is Victor Alexson. Tokyo champion Victor Alexson and Thailand's Rancheok Intanon won the singles title at the 2022 Malaysian Open. In this tournament, Intanon beat Olympic badminton gold medalist Chen Yufei to win the women's single crown, while Alexson beat second seed Momoto Kento of Japan to win the men's title. Now our next question. Which racing driver won the British Grand Prix 2022? Ferrari's Carlos Sainz sealed the first Formula One victory of his career in the British Grand Prix at Silverstone. Sergio Perez and Lewis Hamilton finished second and third in the tournament respectively, while Fernando Alonso, Lando Norris, Mick Schumacher, Sebastian Vettel and Kevin Magnussen were among the top 10. Now the next question. Alfia Pathan and Geetika, who were seen in the news recently, were associated with which sport? The answer is boxing. The youth world champions Alfia Pathan and Geetika won gold medals in the El Roda Cup in Kazakhstan's capital Nur Sultan. And during this tournament, India's other 2 female boxers, Kalaivani Srinivasan and Jamuna Boro, finished with silver medals. We tell you that it was the debut senior international event for Alfia and Geetika as a young player. Now, the next question. What is India's position on the Under-15 Asian Wrestling Championship? Iran clinched Asia title in the Under-15 Asian Wrestling Championship while Kazakhstan was the runner, while India secured third place with 172 points. And Sachin from India in the 68 kg category and Abhay in the 72 kg category bagged gold medals in their respective fields. Ons Jabeur, who was seen in the news recently, is associated with which feat? The answer is sports. Tunisia's world number 2 tennis player Ons Jabeur won the first Arab or North African woman to reach a Grand Slam singles semi-final. She achieved this record after defeating Mary Bogskova of the Czech Republic at Wimbledon. Now our next question. Which country is the first to announce equal pay for both male and female cricketers? As per the 5-year agreement by the New Zealand Cricket and the Players Association, male and female cricketers in New Zealand will now earn equal pay. According to this agreement, women players will be paid the same match fees as men in all the forms and events at both the domestic and the international level. Now, the most important question. Who are the winners of the Wimbledon women's and men's title in 2022? The answer is Elena Rybakina and Novak Djokovic. 23-year-old player Elena Rybakina became the first player from Kazakhstan to win a Grand Slam title. She also became the youngest Wimbledon champion since 2011. Let me tell you that Novak Djokovic won his 4th straight Wimbledon men's single title and his 21st Grand Slam title overall. He is now on 1 Grand Slam title behind with the all-time record set by the Rafael Nadal of 22. Now, our next question. Which racing driver won the Australian Grand Prix 2022 title? Charles Leclerc clinched the Australian Grand Prix for Ferrari while Red Bull's Max Verstappen stalled for the second position. Let me tell you that in this tournament, Mercedes' 7-time world champion Lewis Hamilton was at the 3rd place. Now the next question. Which sportsperson won the Malaysian Master Badminton title 2022? Indonesia's ace shuttler Chico Ora clinched the Malaysian Masters Badminton title after defeating Hong Kong star Honus Nang Kia Long. Now the next question. Who has been named the captain of the Indian women's cricket team in 2022 Commonwealth Games? Harmanpreet Kaur has been named captain of the Indian women's team, which is set to play the 2022 Commonwealth Games at Birmingham, while the opener Smriti Mandhana was named as the deputy captain. Let me tell you that this is the first time when women's T20 cricket team is participating in the Commonwealth Games after a men's ODI tournament was played at 1998 Kuala Lumpur Commonwealth Games. Now the next question. Asian Under-20 Wrestling Championship was held in which country? Recently, India bagged 22 medals in the Asian Under-20 Wrestling Championship held in Bahrain. India also claimed 9 silver and 9 bronze medals in this event. And among the 22 medals, the women's team won 10 medals, including 3 gold medals. Now, our next question. Arjun Babuta, Mehuli Ghosh and Tushar Mane, who recently won the gold medals for India, play which sport? India's Arjun Babuta won his first International Shooting Sports Federation, that is ISSF World Cup stage gold by beating the Tokyo Olympics silver medalist Lucas of the USA. Let me tell you that the championship is being held in Changwon, Korea, while Mehuli Ghosh and Tushar Mane won the 10th meter air rifle mixed team gold at the World Cup. Now the next question. Which Indian sports person won the Singapore Open 2022 championship title? India's ace shuttler PV Sindhu defeated China's Wang Jiwei in the final match of the women's singles at the Singapore Open 2022. Let me tell you that the 2-time Olympic medalist clinched her maiden Super 500 title of the year 2022. And Singapore Open 2022 is Sindhu's third title of the 2022 season after winning the Syed Modi International and Swiss Open Badminton World Federation Super 300 titles. Now the next question. Which Indian player won the Parisian Open Chess Tournament 2022 in Serbia? Young Indian chess grandmaster R. Pragnananda has won the Parisian Open A Chess Tournament 2022 held in Siberia. During this tournament, the 16-year-old remained unbeaten and scored 8 points from 9 rounds. Let me tell you that R. Pragnananda is also a part of India's strong team B in the 44th Chess Olympiad, which is to be held in Chennai, Tamil Nadu. Now, next question. Neeraj Ahmed Khan, who was seen in the news recently, is associated with which sports? The answer is shooting. Two-time Indian Olympian and India's ace skeet shooter Neeraj Ahmed won the country's first ever individual gold in the ISSF World Cup at Changwon, Korea. In this tournament, India stays on the top of the medals trending with 5 golds, 5 silvers and 3 bronze medals with 2 more days of competition left. Now the next question. Which is the venue of the Asian Games in 2023? The venue of the Asian Games 2023 is the same place, Hangzhou, from where the Games were scheduled to be held in 2022, but the Olympic Council of Asia announced the postponement of this game until 2023 due to rise in COVID-19 cases in China earlier this year. Now the next question. Olympic champion Neeraj Chopra won which medal in the 2022 World Athletics Championship? Olympic champion Neeraj Chopra scripted another history as he became only the second Indian and to win a medal in the World Championships. He is also the first male track and field athlete, as the legendary long jumper Anju Bobby George was the first one to win a medal. In this tournament, Neeraj clinched silver in the javelin throw final with his best throw of 88.13 meter, while Anderson Peters of Grenada won gold with a throw of 90.54 meter. Now our next question. Which is the venue of the first Khelo India Fencing Women's League? The first Khelo India Fencing Women's League recently commenced at the Talkatore Indoor Stadium, New Delhi. Let me tell you that this is the first of its kind national fencing competition for women, and over 300 women across 20 states are participating in this event. Tokyo Olympian and Target Olympic Podium Scheme athlete Bhavani Devi is also a participant in this tournament. Now the next question. Which institution has launched campaign Create for India to cheer the Indian contingent of the Commonwealth Games? Recently, Sports Authority of India has started a new initiative to cheer for India contingent of the Commonwealth Games with the campaign called Create for India. Let me tell you that a 215-member Indian athlete contingent across 16 disciplines is set to participate in the Commonwealth Games in Birmingham. Now, next question. Which racing driver won the French Grand Prix 2022? The answer is Max Verstappen. Defending Formula 1 champion Max Verstappen won the French Grand Prix in the year 2022. Let me tell you that the 7-time world champion Lewis Hamilton finished second in his 300th Grand Prix and George Russell finished third. The next question. Which animal features in the 36th National Games 2022 to be held in Gujarat? Gujarat has been approved to host the 36th National Games between September 27 and October 10 in 2022. Let me tell you that the last edition of the National Games were organized in Kerala in 2015. Gir Lion and the Statue of Unity with Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel are seen in the logo of the Games. Which country topped the medal tally of 2022 World Athletics Championships? The United States of America emerged at the top of the medal chart, followed by Jamaica and Ethiopia. However, India registered its best performance in this tournament as it registered 6 finalists, doubling the previous record of finalists in 2015 edition. Now the last question. India has been elected to host the ICC Women's Cricket World Cup in which year? The International Cricket Council Board approved Bangladesh, India, England and Sri Lanka as the 4 host countries of the ICC Women's Cricket events, while the ICC Women's T20 World Cup 2024 will be hosted by Bangladesh for the second time. The 2026 edition goes to England. And the next ICC Women's Cricket World Cup in 2025 will be hosted by India, and Sri Lanka will host the Women's World Cup in 2027. So this is all about the topic. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.